Hey guys, welcome to another week online here on the internet for Chapel Hill Kids Online as we're continuing our series Off Stage. Now, all month long, we've been talking about this thing called integrity. Integrity is choosing to be truthful in whatever you say and do. Now, it's really fun to sometimes maybe dress up in a costume and pretend like you're someone else for a day, or maybe you're in a school play, or you're acting, or you're an actress, and you are pretending to be a character for a little bit. That's really fun. But in real life, it's important that we stay true to who we are, whether people are watching us or if they're not. And that is what integrity is. Today, we're going to specifically be focusing on today's bottom line, which says, focus on what's true. But before we do that, I think we should take a few moments to worship together. That's right, get on your feet and let's get ready to worship.
I used to live like I was under attack, dodging arrows from my past. I had no hope for tomorrow. Felt so much pressure, yes, I thought I would crack. But now there's no looking back. I'm moving forward cause I know I got my armor now. No fear, no doubt, can't shoot me down yet. I got my armor now. No fear, no doubt, gonna shoot me down, 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 down. Now this whole thing under control. My soul is untouchable because you've already won me. My victory is not in this flesh and bone. It's in the cross and I know nobody's taking it from me. I got my armor now, no fear, no doubt, can't shoot me down yet. I got my armor now, no fear, no doubt, gonna shoot me down, 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 down. Now because is falling, when fear is coming, still you're calling me. When faith is lost and my hope exhausted, you will be my strength. When my mind says I'm not good enough, God, you're enough for me. Yeah, I've decided I'm not giving up, 'cause you won't give up on me. You won't give up on me. Your love is holding on and it won't let go. I feel it breaking out like an echo. Your love is holding on and it won't let go now. I feel it breaking out like an echo, echo in my soul. In every season, you keep repeating promises to me. Whoa, now there's no stopping what you have started until it is complete. When my mind says I'm not good enough, God, you're enough for me. Yeah, I decided I'm not giving up, 'cause you won't give up on me. You won't give up on me. Your love is holding on and it won't let go. I feel it breaking out like an echo. Your love is holding on and it won't let go. No, I feel it breaking out like an echo, echo in my When my mind says I'm not good enough, God, you're enough for me. Yeah, I've decided I'm not giving up, 'cause you won't give up on me. You won't give up on me. Your love is holding on and it won't let go. I feel it breaking out like an echo. Your love is holding on and it won't let go. No, I feel it breaking out, breaking out. Hey, your love is holding on and it won't let go. I feel it breaking out like an echo. Your love is holding on and it won't let go. No, I feel it breaking out like an echo, echo in my soul. In my
Awesome job, guys. You guys are so good at worshiping. You're jumping, you're dancing, you're kicking, you're doing backflips. Maybe not backflips, but you guys are definitely really good worshipers. Great job. Hey, today's video is amazing. It's with my friend Lawson. He's going to tell us a story about Elijah, who does karate, who had an opportunity to have integrity. Let's check it out.
Hey guys, I'm Lawson, and hold it.
Lawson? Lawson? Lawson!
Hey, sorry about that. I just had to save a puppy from being hit by an oncoming Mack truck. Okay, truth is, I was about to lose a bid on this really cool archery set from eBid. Sorry. You know what, I think I need today's story too, actually. But anyways, I heard it from this kid Elijah, who's in my cousin Noah's martial arts class. Now Elijah's been training for a couple years. A little jujitsu, a little taekwondo, a little kung pao, chika, Okay. I did not stretch this morning, folks. Now, Elijah's about to test for a green belt. But what he really wants is to be friends with the two coolest kids in the dojo. Rhett and Quinn. Everyone wants to hang out with these guys. And Elijah's been trying to get their attention by cheering them on. Kick! Strike! Win! Woohoo! And by bringing snacks to share. Like tons of snacks. And then, on a tournament day, Rhett and Quinn actually invite Elijah to sit with them during lunch. And Elijah's like, yes! He's so excited, he's over the moon. And Elijah's determined to fit in with Rhett and Quinn. When they sit, he sits. When they take a bite, he takes a bite. And when they laugh, Elijah laughs. But then, Rhett and Quinn start talking about this new kid, Jed, who's never done martial arts before. Rhett says, he's pathetic. Quinn adds, he can't tell a block from a strike. And Rhett points out, he doesn't spar, he wiggles. Jed gets all red, like he's trying not to cry. And Elijah feels terrible for him. But then, Rhett and Quinn look at Elijah to see if he's laughing too. Elijah's so tempted to laugh too, so they'll think he's cool. He tries to think of something funny he could say about Jed. I don't know, maybe like, Jed looks like my great aunt Lucy trying to water ski. Rhett and Quinn are still waiting. So Elijah finally takes a deep breath and he says, don't make fun of Jed. He just started training. Rhett and Quinn roll their eyes, but then Elijah just picks up his lunch. Then he just goes over to Jed and he says, hey, sit with me for lunch. Then Jed and Elijah enjoy lunch together and practice some more Kung Pao chicken. Whoopah! Whoopah! So kids, never take your great aunt water skiing, but do always remember that integrity is choosing to be truthful in whatever you say and do. Ooh, hey mom, do you think I'd be any good at martial arts?
You want the truth?
I can't handle the truth. You know what? Maybe not. Okay. Anyways, I am gonna go stretch, you guys. I will see you next time. Oh, still no. Ow.
Hey, great job, Elijah. He didn't give in to the temptation of making fun of the new kid in karate. Instead, he decided to have integrity. Today's Bible story is also about integrity, and it is inspired by Philippians chapter 4, verse 8. Let's check it out.
The Bible. It's 66 books of history, stories, letters, and poetry that fit together to form God's one big story. The epic adventure of how He created us and loves us so much that He made a way to rescue us. As we travel through the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, we discover people who met God and found their lives changed forever. Now, for an amazing story. Inspired by the book of Philippians, chapter 4, verse 8.
Horatio liked to keep track of things in his head. 5 kinds of cereal in the cabinet. 17 braids on his sister Nala's head. 2 voicemail messages left on his parents' landline phone.
Seriously, Mom? You are so stuck in the 1990s.
Horatio was especially good at keeping track of things that went wrong.
Number 1, we're out of chocolate frosted sugar bomb cereal.
Horatio's mother did not always appreciate his lists.
I did not buy that. Your dad bought that.
Number 2, it is freezing in here.
Put on a sweater.
Number 3, Miss Watson is making us do a group project and they are the worst because everyone else drags me down.
Horatio, can you please focus on something positive for once?
Just keeping it real.
Oh, I know about positive stuff. Miss Christie told us.
Horatio's little sister Nala began rummaging around in the stacks of random paper on the counter.
There is nothing positive about this morning, and I'm positive about that.
Nala pulled out a scribbled-on handout and waved it triumphantly.
Philippians 4:8.
Do not read me a coloring sheet.
Finally, my brothers and sisters, always think about what is true. Think about what is noble, right, and pure.
Mom, make her stop bugging me.
No, this is good.
Think about what is lovely and worthy of respect. If anything is excellent or worthy of praise, think about those kinds of things.
Horatio just glared and checked out the lunch that Mom had packed.
Is this strawberry jam in my sandwich? You know I only eat apricot jam.
Over the next 2 hours, Horatio counted dozens of annoying things.
Number 1, this bus stinks like dirty socks stuffed with Cheetos. Number 2, the classroom door needs some WD-40. Number 3, Miss Watson is wearing yellow, and I hate yellow. Number 4, this pencil is making a giant callus on my finger. Number 5, group projects are still the worst. Number 6, it's way too hot over here.
And to make matters worse, Miss Watson had put Tish James in charge of the group. Ugh.
So, we get to do a report on Cape Hatteras Lighthouse. I'll write the history, and Jordan, you can paint a picture, and Horatio, you research stuff about the land and animals around it.
Number 7, Tish is super bossy.
Oh, and here's a picture of the lighthouse.
Tish held up a glossy photograph and Horatio opened his mouth, ready to complain about how boring lighthouses were. But he couldn't do it. Hatteras Lighthouse, spiraling into the sunset sky, was breathtaking. He could picture walking the beach and waves crashing as the warm light glowed overhead. And Horatio couldn't help hearing an echo of his little sister's voice.
Think about what is lovely and worthy of respect.
There it was, right in front of his face. Horatio found brand new thoughts forming in his brain.
Hey, that looks really cool. That's amazing.
It was as if a switch had flipped in Horatio's head. After seeing one good thing, he started to see more. Jordan had brought in some paintings he had done.
Number 1, Jordan, you are a really great artist.
Miss Watson helped Horatio solve some tough fractions by drawing a funny sketch.
Number 2, Miss Watson is a super creative teacher.
Mom had packed homemade cookies in Horatio's lunch.
Number 3, my mom makes the best chocolate chip cookies on the planet. Who wants to share?
By the time Horatio got off the school bus,
Number 4, Mr. Rob drove us right up to our house because of the rain.
he was actually smiling. Mom met them at the door.
Hey kids, how was school?
At that moment, Nala shook out her wet umbrella all over Horatio. And for a moment, Horatio frowned. Nala braced herself.
Sorry.
Number 5, I have a closet full of dry clothes upstairs.
Nala's eyebrows shot way up.
What happened to you?
Nothing. I just realized I've got some pretty great things to focus on.
So your day went okay?
Number 6, it was positively awesome.
Horatio beamed and ran upstairs to change his wet shirt. He had a lot of brand new lists to make up in his head.
Wow. Today's Bible story was a great reminder that if we focus on the things that are negative and all the bad things around us, it's really going to change our heart and our mind and how we think about things. But if we focus in on the good things, all the great things that God is doing and all the positive stuff, it's going to change our heart and our mind to think positively. Like our bottom line says, focus on what's true. When you change your focus on the good things that God is doing, guess what? It's going to change your entire focus on everything in life. Hey guys, thanks for joining us. We'll see you next week as we are starting a brand new series. We'll see you then.